Living a soft life doesn't have to be expensive. You can live a soft life and still save effortlessly. In today's video, I'll be discussing about soft life finance tips that everyone needs to know to save effortlessly. Hello fams, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ade, and on this channel we'll discuss about health tips, finance tips, and every other thing. Grab a favorite drink and take your journal, and let's dive into what we have for today. So the first tip on my list today is to automate your savings. If you want to live that soft life, you need to learn how to automate your savings. So one thing you can do is to reach out to your account officer and instruct them to save some certain amount of money automatically to a certain account number on your payday. And besides that, we also have some fintech apps that you can use to automate your savings on your payday. I discussed about one of these fintech apps in one of my video, which I'm going to link in the description box. We also have Piggyverse. I believe everyone knows about Piggyverse. Piggyverse is an app whereby you can use to save and invest, and it also have a function that allows everyone to do what, to automate their savings. All you need to do on Piggyverse app is just to download it, then link your debit card to your account, and each time your money drops into your account the payday, a certain amount of money will be deducted to your piggy vest account. All right, so learn how to do what, to automate your savings. So the second tip is to track your spending with style. Yes, you don't need a lot of stuff to track your spending. Okay, you can just create a Google Sheets, okay, and track your savings, and this can be done weekly, maybe daily or monthly. All you have to do is to get an app, or maybe just a Google Sheet, and then every day, at the end of the day, you have to be intentional about this. Okay, so at the end of the day, you tracking everything you've done for the day, all the spendings you've done, you track it. It could be weekly, okay, or it could be monthly, or and it could be monthly. Just make sure that you track your spending. This enables you to know exactly where your money is going to. All right, so moving on to the top tip, which is start small investment. One thing you need to understand is that investing doesn't have to be intimidating. We have a lot of fintech apps there that allows you to invest few dollars or few naira, just like I said previously. Piggyverse also have a platform whereby you can invest as low as 5,000 naira. Yes, you can invest in small amounts. Remember that everyone starts from somewhere. So without 5,000 naira, without 10k, you can start investing your money. That is another tip. Then quickly moving on to the first tip, which is budgeting. You should master the art of budgeting. Everyone that wants to live a soft life should learn and master the art of budgeting. A lot of us do not budget our fund. I was once in this show 2 years ago. Since I mastered the art of budgeting, it has helped me a lot. We can use the 50, 30, 20% rule, whereby 50 goes into needs, 30 into want, and 20 into savings. But for me, this is what I did. I used 50 for my needs. You see, 30 that is meant for want, I use that for savings, and 20% goes into wants. Okay, you can also do it like that, or just follow the rule by making sure that 50% of your money goes into your need, 30 into wants, and 20 into savings. Master the art of budgeting. Next thing I'm talking about is to declutter and monetize. A lot of us, we have many accessories, clothes, gadgets in our closet that we're not using again. So you can turn your closet cleanout into cash. Instead of stocking those stuff into your house, which you know you're not going to use, why not declutter them and then monetize them? You can sell them on Facebook Marketplace, or even on your WhatsApp status, then post it. You don't know, a lot of people out there might need those gadgets, they might need those accessories, they might need those clothes. So declutter and do what? And monetize. So moving on to the next tip is negotiate everything. I understand a lot of us want to show off. No, no, you go to the marketplace, you don't want to negotiate, we want to price stuff down. But let me tell you something, you need to learn how to negotiate. Is it your salary? Is it your house rent? You go to the market to buy one or two things. Learn to negotiate. All right, don't settle for the first bill, negotiate it. Okay, negotiating isn't just for the boardroom, it is a soft life skill. So learn to do what? To negotiate everything. So moving on quickly to the next tip, what we have here is to prepare your meal like a pro. A lot of us eat out almost every time, and if you calculate the amount of money that goes into eating out, honestly, I believe it's unwise. So one thing you need to learn is to prepare your meal. You can prepare it maybe every week. To some people, meal preparation could be stressful. I understand perfectly, but you can learn how to do that maybe once in a week. I know, store it inside your fridge. Aside from spending unnecessarily, it also make you healthier because you prepare your meal by yourself, and for me, it is more healthier than eating out. Then moving on to the next tip, what we have here is learn to use cashback or rewards credit card wisely. Here we have some apps that you can use to get cashback. One of the videos I said I'm going to link in the description. We have some fintech apps that earn you money each time you purchase on that app. Maybe you buy a recharge card, or you get data or electricity or cable, whatever things you are doing, there's always a cashback. So as you are spending, you are also earning. This is one of the tips you can use to live that soft life and also manage your money effectively and effortlessly. Now, another tip here is to learn a high income skill. Beautiful people, learn to invest in yourself. Okay, you can learn skills like coding, like designing, like digital marketing. Incomes from those skills that actually help you fund your subs life goals. So please learn to invest in yourself. We are going to another year, 2025. Learn a skill. For me personally, this has helped my finances. Okay, so learn a high income skills. All right, so moving on to the next one is to cancel unused subscriptions. Most of us here have unused subscriptions. You're just paying them weekly, monthly, and we're not making use of them. So whatever subscriptions you are on, just make a review of all your subscriptions and look at the one you feel that you are not using. Look at the ones that is not impacting your life and do what? And cancel them. All right. Next tip is to pay yourself first. What do I mean by paying yourself first? Before you pay any bills, pay yourself first by doing what? Putting money into your savings and investment portfolios. You need to learn how to treat your future self like a royalty. Moving on to the next tips, fam, is to start a self hustle that you enjoy. Yes, start something you enjoy. It helps a lot. It could be you learning how to sew. It could be learning how to make hair. It could be starting a YouTube channel. Extra income is never a bad idea. All right, fans. So the next tips that work for me is to practice the 24 hours rule. You see this one? I love it so much because it always helps to keep me in track. So each time you go online to buy one or two things and you feel you need to pay immediately, delay that payment for at least 24 hours. Okay, that is how it works. 24 hours rule. You delay making payment for that big purchase for at least 24 hours. So during the 24 hours, you'll be able to think about it if you really need those things or not. And guess what? Most times I do end up not buying them. All right. So this is one of the things you can also use to manage your finances. What? The 24-hour rule. Another tip is to set clear financial goals. Okay. Dream big, but plan bigger. You want to get a car, you want to get a big house, you want to travel, you want to go for that luxury trip. Okay, set specific goals and stick to it. Set that specific goal and work to make them happen. Make sure that whatever financial goals you want to make is smart, is specific, it is clear. The next step is to save for emergency funds. You see, this one is so important. Think about it as your financial safe net and aim to save at least 3 to 6 months of your expenses. Let me tell you something. Like few months ago, I was coming back from work and I was robbed. Like two of my expensive phones was stolen. You can see this video very well. This video is not giving what I wanted to give. Okay, but guess what? I needed to be online every time because I have a lot of things I'm doing online. Okay. And what did I do? I just immediately I noticed that my phone was stolen. I was inside the bus coming back from work and I noticed that it was stolen. I did not even get home. I had to move immediately to MTN office to block my SIM cards and get a new phone immediately. Now tell me something. What if I don't have an emergency fund? Okay, maybe I would have stayed like I don't know maybe for months before getting a phone. Yes, but I was able to get a phone, though it's not as big as the one they stole. But I was able to get one immediately because I need to communicate with a lot of people online. So life happens. It could not be. It might not be phone. It might be something else. So learn how to have an emergency fund somewhere. And do you know that day I was so proud of myself. Like they stole my phone and within 2 hours I was able to get another phone. Having an emergency fund actually give you that peace of mind. All right. Okay, so moving on to the next one is to learn to say no. I understand you love to give and giving is a blessing, but one thing is that you need to learn how to say no. A will come, I need this. B will come. To Z will come. Everyone keeps coming to you. Give me this. I need this. I need this. If you're not careful, let me say any other thing. But you need to learn how to say no. Now the next step is to say no to lifestyle inflation. Yeah. So just because you got a pay raise from work doesn't mean you should splurge on luxury bag every month. No, upgrade your life wisely and not impulsively. Your future self will thank you. The next step is to prioritize your self care without overspending. I understand you want to go to the spa, you want to go for self care, but you don't need to blow 500,000, 200,000 just to feel pampered. There are a lot of things you can actually do yourself. All right, you can do it yourself. We have a lot of yoga classes on YouTube. All right, that you can just subscribe on the channel and start. The next step is to have a no spending days. Yeah, have a no spending days. What do I mean by having a no spending days? It means that you need to select 1 or 2 days in a week or maybe in a month that you will not spend a dime. All right, this is like a financial choice. So the next tip is to educate yourself about money. All right, soft like queens and kings out there always learn about money. There are books like Rich Daddy Poor Daddy, psychology of money. You can also listen to podcasts on finance YouTubers like myself and keep leveling up your money game. All right. So the next tip on my list is to travel smart. Yeah. I know soft life is about traveling, that luxury traveling, blah blah blah. I understand. But guess what? You can travel smart. How do you travel smart? You can travel smart by actually booking your flights on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, booking your flights as early as possible, and also instead of going to the luxury hotel, we have a lot of good cheap Airbnbs that is affordable. All right. So the next tip is to ditch the debts. Debt is one of the things that can paralyze your financial life. I won't lie to you. Oh my God. Few years ago, I was in that. Like, is it from the calls, from the messages, from the emails? Hey, hello, Hade, your so is about to be due. Oh my gosh, it was so overwhelming. So try as much as possible to dish those debts. Ensure to stay out of debt. If you are in debt, it's not gonna help you. And I think nowadays the interest rate is so alarming. When you want to borrow like 100K, you'll be paying almost 200,000. That is too expensive. So learn how to dish out the debt, and also stay within your financial budget. All right, stay within your financial budget. You don't have to impress anyone to look good. All right, dish the debts. Finally, the last tip on my list is to build multiple sources of income. As a soft like queen and a soft like king, don't rely on just one paycheck. Invest in freelancing, diversify your income to keep your financial flow strong and steady. Yeah, so these are all finance tips everyone should know. Remember, living a soft life is not about luxury, it's about freedom, it's about peace, it's about having options. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video to all your friends. All right. Please subscribe for more empowering content. See you next time. Stay fabulous and financially first. Okay. Bye.